All right, I'm Scooter Tramp Scotty, and I'll start by saying that I've been living on the back of an old Harley, an old electric glide, for 21 years now. And I travel the whole of the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, and I write a lot of stuff about that because there's all these unforeseen adventures that happen. And if you Google my pen name, it'll all come up. People give me parts to try now and then, and the deal is when I talk to them in the beginning, is I'm not going to do any lying. So I'm going to tell you what I really think about these shocks, and the truth is they're very easy for me to endorse because they've made a radically dramatic difference. I had no idea how bad the original suspension is because I've been using it for years. I wear it out, I can pick up another set at a swap meet for nothing, and put it on there. And I've had these on here for over a year now, probably a year and 3 months or 4 months. I had no idea the difference is really, really dramatic. And one of the differences that I really noticed, and I noticed right off, is I used to always sit up straight when you hit the railroad tracks. I used to always sit up straight, man, and I don't do it anymore. You just don't need to. I follow the weather, and the winters push us drifters, there's a small handful of us, push us down against the border for the winters. And I've spent so much time in Florida, Southern California, and Southern Arizona, and you're stuck for like 5 months. I started moving over the border years ago. I'll go stay 2 months, sometimes it's up to 4 months down there in different places, all different, all the way down, all the way to the bottom. And there's a couple things that are really a pain in the ass about going down there. One of them is language barrier because my Spanish isn't that good and it's hard to make friends. People want to be your friends. But one of the main ones is the damn roads. Every time I go down there, I just have to get beat to death the whole time. And this last winter is the first time that I went without having stock suspension on, with having this suspension. And it was like a totally different ball game. I got to sit back and relax. Remember the way I say I always have to stand and sit up over railroad tracks? Well, down in Mexico, you're like sitting up all the time because a lot of their roads are like railroad tracks the whole time. So it's just like dramatically better. I was able to sit back and enjoy that ride. I have a lot of history down there, and that's where the worst roads are. I mean, compared to Mexico, our stuff's just like beautiful. Our roads, even our bad roads, are beautiful compared to theirs. And so I wanted to tell you that was my winter this last winter, and it was way easier, way more enjoyable. I just retired my last bike, and it retired with 536,000 miles on it. It just started falling apart. Finally, the frame broke. And I wear things out. And since they give you a lifetime guarantee, like you can get these shocks and then keep putting them on your next bike. So once you make the initial investment, you're kind of in there. So I kind of dig that about it, Because I haven't worn any out yet, but I will. I've had my feelings beat out in Mexico for years. It's one of the things I hate about it the most. And the truth is the suspension made a dramatic difference. I was like so able to enjoy that ride. A friend of mine, when I got out, I was at his house, we swapped. He took my bike for a ride, and he come back, so he's got a bike similar, a little newer. He come back, he said, "What'd you do to your forks?" I go, "It's not the forks, man, it's the shocks." So I never had any idea. And what's interesting about that is the stock shocks are actually 1 inch longer. So these actually have less travel on them, but the difference in how they work is dramatic. And I'm not, can I say bullshitting? I'm not bullshitting. I mean, I really mean it.